Empower to be superpower. Empower to be superpower. Jubail Annlyn Rose Shibu.
The world will never realize 100% of its goals if 50% of its people cannot realize their full potential. Said by UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. Contested dignitaries, respected Toastmasters, and my dear friends, a very warm good evening to you all.
Good evening.
When we unleash the power of women, we can secure a future for all. Around the world, women are making huge strides as leaders, innovators, and wage earners. All of us are fond of vacations, right?
Yes.
It changes the monotony of our routine life and heralds a new day break, full of promises for fresh and enriching experiences. My last vacation to my hometown in India was not different. I had two very pleasant experiences. First was that my aunt gave birth to a bubbly baby girl. She looked so serene and cute like an angel. The entire households of my grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins suddenly turned their attention to the new member. It was as if the life of our joint family revolved around the little girl. We children were always around her cradle. Second was the arrival of the maid, Leda, to our house to look after the baby. She was an amazingly likable lady, young and energetic. Within a couple of days, she became the favorite of all because of her caring nature. Soon we became friends. My grandma is fond of reading. She reads books in her spare time. One day, she encouraged Leda to read a certain story from a book. And it was at that time we came to know that Leda was illiterate. Something most unfortunate in my neighborhood, but not uncommon in my country, India. As a budding generation, we can see many Ledas around us who suffer from ignorance and illiteracy, and we often tend to ignore it. But my grandma was different. Being a retired teacher, finding an illiterate and leaving her ignored was not her a cup of tea. Her resolve prompted her to make a difference. Lesson started. My grandma's interest doubled. Leda's enthusiasm and my grandma's passion blended well. As a result, Leda was able to read newspapers, fill up forms, and read name boards. Thus, her life has totally transformed to better. Armed with confidence and literacy, she rose to her feet and became a small successful entrepreneur. A true transformation. Dear friends, now standing before you and looking back to those wonderful days, I can proudly say that I witnessed two unforgettable births. A cute little baby entered into this beautiful world, and a grown-up girl entered into a new world of confidence and literacy. For the little girl, it was a pleasant birth, and for the grown-up girl, it was rebirth into a promising world. My grandma brought hope to Leda. She paved the way for her financial independence. She rewrote Leda's future. Educational empowerment is very important. Educated women get better chances of obtaining respectful and rewarding opportunities, whereas a large majority of uneducated women get marginalized and have to struggle even for a hand-to-mouth existence. True wealth of a nation is not its landmass or mineral resources. It's the people, and I would say it's we women. Education and empowerment are better able to look after, sustenance, ensure prosperity, and protect the nation's security with dignity. Let me talk about my mom, and I don't think I can give you a better example. She was an average housewife when she enters this wonderful golden sand. But today, she is one of the international speech contestants in our division conference. An unbelievable transformation from a housewife to a public speaker, thanks to her unwavering ambition to rise. Saudi women are an important part of human capital of Saudi Arabia, and their empowerment is vital for Saudi Arabia's Nation Transformation Program, NTP 2020. Saudi women have been recently appointed to leadership positions in every sector. Dear friends, it's our responsibility to give a helping hand to educate and empower children, especially girls. When we educate a girl, we are actually educating a mother, a family, a community, a country, and then the whole world. Let's hold our hands together to pledge that no girl in this world should be left illiterate. Let's dream for it, let's work for it, let's dedicate a part of our lives to it. Shall we?
Yes.
Shall we?
Yes.